Oh, am I gonna hear double? I bet I am. Why can't I? Oh, there we are. Good, good. Hello. Oh. Do do do. Do do do. Do 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 do. Hello, everybody. Starting a little early, so you know. Maybe I should spread the link around. I didn't today. Hello. Hello, hello. How is everybody? It's alright. I'm a little tired and stuff, but I'm doing alright. How are all of you? Ah, good. Good. Hello, benefactor. Oh, I don't know what I'm drawing. No, I haven't seen the Scott Games website. What? What just happened? Ah, there we go. Haha, there we are. I don't know what I'm drawing. I'm just drawing. You're in class watching this, Guadalupe? That's not good. Don't do that. You should be paying attention. Also, in class at... No, well, you're... Hello. Hello. Hello, Firefox. Firefox. Oh yeah, Firefox. I'm sorry if you guys can see a small snippet of the chat, but oh yeah, you can. But yeah, I had to move over to a different different setup. Where's my pen? Ugh. So how's the mic coming through and the music? Is it all going good? Ah, okay. Alright, good. Good. I guess you could say drawing helps me relax. But then again, it also doesn't. Oh, come on, where is it? Why am I not seeing it anywhere? Good. There it is. Thank you. Jeez. Keep losing my pen. Oh, that's because this is a very weird system. Right, I forgot. This is the crappy one. Okay. Sometimes I take request drawing stuff. It depends. I have to be feeling up to it. I don't know what OCS is, so. Tomatoes? I like them, I guess. I mean, I probably don't eat them enough, but, you know, they're good. Where'd that come from? That's a very weird, thing there. Oh, OCs, as in OC, comma, S? Or whatever? I don't even know if that's accurate, because I'm bad with my commas. I sometimes do. I mean, I haven't ever yet. But that's only because I don't really know how to draw people very well, so. Cherry blossoms? I guess so. They're kind of pink, and that's kind of cool. I kind of like the color pink. Whew, that's annoying. Damn it! What did I tell you, benefactor? I'm bad at it. No, I don't think I'm gonna do that today. I have to find a better thing than that. I don't know what you're talking about. I am not afraid of pink at all, ever. Oh, jeez. What about Ches? I don't know what that means. That's cool, Lily. I'm trying to to draw this weird thing, and I don't know what it's gonna be. But it's just really weird right now. You didn't miss much, Haley. It does kind of look like a zombie. But to be honest, I have no idea what it is, so... no, I don't want to do that stuff. That stuff is super lazy mode. Where is... Oh, it's down here. Okay. Boop. Pop. And then we'll go to... a colored pencil? Yeah, we'll go with colored pencil. And we'll do... blue? Yeah, blue. Uh-oh. Oh, it's invisible. Because the size is low. Yeah. Okay, guess I won't be using that one. That one's acting weird. That one's acting fine. Alright, so. Yeah, I play video games. So if you'll notice, the live stream is back to the old format that I used to do. There's several reasons for that. One is that I'm like super lazy and I just don't feel like setting up the other one, because the other one I have to go and I have to hook up the computer to the TV, which means I have to move the computer, and I'm just super lazy. The other reason is I'm trying to find a new way of doing them, so that they're not horrible. Yeah. Don't mind the thing at the side of the screen, it's nothing. It's not dangerous at all. And it doesn't do anything to you if you look at it for too long. And you shouldn't worry about, you know, locking your door or anything. Yeah. Just don't worry about it. It's nothing. Trying to find a good pencil for this, but I'm just not. Maybe I'll go back to black. It was an old man. It was. That was what it was. Trying to find a good pencil. There we go. That's okay. That's thick enough for me to doodle with. Alright, so what am I gonna draw today? What am I going to art? Alright, that one gamer, say it then. Okay, good to know. Where's the navigation screen? Oh, I forgot how to use this system. Like entirely. There we are. Let's see. Where is... Oh, it's over there. What was I doing? I was being dumb, that's what. Okay. Hello, Aiden. Backgrounds like a building or a house or something, or trees or things like that. Well, the best advice I could give you to drawing backgrounds is to stop thinking of them as a separate entity from the rest of the drawing. Whoa, lots of things. What's your favorite thing in the horror genre to draw? Probably creatures. Probably creatures. I don't know why, I just have a lot of fun drawing them. Plus, they're a lot easier to draw. When you draw a creature, you create the rules for that creature's existence. Does it follow by biology? Does it not follow by biology? Does it need the correct bone structure to move, or does it move by some other means? You decide all the rules, and therefore you can make it look like whatever you want it to look like. But with people, there's already some predefined rules that you're following when you're drawing them. They have to have certain proportions, and they have to have, you know, certain there are rules. And I'm bad at following the rules, I guess. Guadalupe, you have to stop if your teacher knows. Oh jeez, that's horrible. Oh my god. That's so horrible. You're gonna get yourself in trouble. Alright, let's draw some better defined lines here. Alright. Can I go look at Scott Games? I can't. Not only because I'm not all that interested in stuff that he's worked on, but also because I'm in the middle of a live stream, so. Nope, that's bad. That's bad. I messed up. I messed up big time. Now I have to fix it. There we go. That's better. Fixed. Fixed enough. Not gonna get any more fixed than that. Yeah, it is a keyhole. Oh, my glasses get dirty all the time. It's really sucky. It's the worst. It is the worst. There is very little that's worse than dirty glasses. Okay. Now I want to rotate this. There we go. Yeah, it is a keyhole. Who all is here? Has Lily Frost stopped posting or something? 'Cause she was here. Oh no! There we go. That's better. Okay, let's get this thing going. Okay, there we go. Ah, this eraser is so unruly. And therefore... and therefore I lost my pen. Oh, great. This is a very strange setup. Okay, here we go. There we go. And then this stuff. Alright. I definitely remember butt lips. It was a low point in one of my streams. The lowest point ever. I've never stooped so low. Okay, so now I'm gonna leave that as an artistic choice. Do I like to watch YouTubers? Yeah, there's so many YouTubers I watch. In fact, I probably watch too many YouTubers. Okay, so where's my... that means it's down there. Okay, good. My day was alright. Glowy stuff? Yeah, I know how to make glowy stuff, I guess. I don't know exactly what you mean, but yeah, I know how. Failing in school? Oh no, don't fail in school. That's the worst. What do I like to do at my leisure? Like, just whenever? Pretty much anything. I do a lot of different things. Lately it's been video games. I'm just playing video games. But, lately I don't have a lot of free time. And I shouldn't be playing video games as much as I do. Ah, yeah, I know how to... I'm pretty sure I could do stuff like that. Alright, now I think that's good. Let's go back to this. Nope, wrong one. Where are you? That's the wrong one too. Thanks. You're the right one. There we are. Good. Okay, so... Okay. Whoa. There we are. What grades did I get at school? Oh, they were pretty horrendous most of the time. I did really bad on anything that wasn't a test, and then when tests came around, I did all right. As for the full grades, they turned out really bad because I didn't do any homework. So, this is not Photoshop. This is absolutely 100% not Photoshop. This currently is Manga Studio. You can see it up here, I think. And this is less of a doodle because I actually saw something and I got an idea that I like, so I'm gonna go with it. This might actually turn out to be some kind of actual art thing. Oh my gosh. See, the best thing you could do with art is to tell a story without words. And I think that's really cool. I think that's the best thing about art is telling stories without words. If you're not telling a story and you're just drawing a thing, then that's fine too, I guess. But I don't know. I like a story. So let's see if you guys can figure out what this story is. A's and B's? Ugh. A C student? Well, you know. Oof. Oh no. I have read Percy Jackson. And I don't like it. Alright, let me rephrase that. I have heard the audiobook for Percy Jackson, and whoever did the audiobook was really bad at it. Because I think that I might enjoy the stories a bit more if it wasn't for the person in the audiobook talking down to the listeners. Like they were 3 or 4 years old. And then not modulating their voice as they're telling the story in the right way, so it turns out that things sound childish and kind of stupid. But yeah, I've listened to Percy Jackson, so I hate that eraser. Ooh, somebody already got close to the story. Close to the story. Close, but not there yet. Okay, so let's see here. I'm writing this backwards. Oh no. Oh no, am I gonna mess up? I did a little bit of a mess up with the I. Actually, I just realized that keyhole is like super huge. Yeah, I can change the minimum size. I am just super lazy. I'm feeling really lazy today. It's kind of a hindrance. I'm supposed to be doing lots of things today, and I'm just lazying about like a lazy abouter. Look at the size of this banner compared to the keyhole. Like the doorknob is like 2 to 3, maybe 4 times larger than this keyhole. Oh jeez. Alright, I think what I'm gonna do to fix that issue, or at least, you know, fix it a little bit, is I'll change the keyhole size. I was gonna do something super creepy with it, but I decided that I'm just instead gonna change the keyhole size because that's it, just because. Okay. So, let's see. I have to actually put something else in, so... Okay. So this guy here... that guy there is not a child. This is an adult. Oh no! Goodbye! Goodbye, Guadalupe. Then we want to add a layer, but I forgot how. There we go. Okay. Good. Okay, so, alright. I also want to lower the opacity of this layer. There we go. Here we go. Alright. Let's see. Shrink down this a bit. Because now I'm gonna get into detail. Just a little bit of detail so that you know who this guy is. Okay. No, it's not. It's absolutely not. I thought you were here for quite a bit. Foxy the Pirate Fox. Okay. I don't know. I don't know how to do that any better. So I'll just pretend that that's something and not know what it is. Okay. Lost my pen. Again. peanut butter toasted sandwich? That's awesome. Let's see here. There we go, that's a bit better. That looks old. It's not supposed to be old. This is supposed to be a child. Alright, so now I have to redraw this keyhole so that it captures all of that. So let's see here. That's a horrible circle. Ugh. Alright, that's it. Let's do this. There we go. That's too big. That's too big. Oh, I messed up 3 times, so I'm gonna just... There we go. Well, this thing down here is a cell phone. This is a ghost. And this is a crying guy. So let's see. If I zoom out and I adjust the screen to be the right way, it would end up looking kind of like this. Which actually turns out that it looks really bad. I quit art. I quit art forever. Alright, let's see here. How am I gonna... How does I do the thing? There we go. That's how it does the thing. Oh no, benefactor, no! That happens. It happens, pirate fox person. In fact, a lot of the the larger ones don't even get nearly, not even half of their viewership went on their live stream. Some people just don't do it. They have other things. They have to. That's why the videos are so great, because you can watch the videos anytime. I don't know what this is. It's a circle. Okay, I'll draw another one over here. Always pair your circles up. Oh, okay. Look at that one, gamer. Keyholes aren't my thing. Okay, so I just got reminded. I've heard of it, but I haven't watched it. Really, I've thought of it. It's been something that I thought of doing, but just haven't done yet. Anyway, I wanted to talk to you guys about something. It's kind of important. It's about the live stream, so I figured I'd mention it. I am constantly running low on time. Nope, that's bad. I am constantly running low on time. To the point that I'm having to cut into things that I really didn't want to have to cut into. That being said, the live streams aren't going to be as long as they usually are. They're going to be about 1 hour, maybe an hour and a half long from now on, because Because really, I need to spend the time doing other things. Be it spending time doing my own thing, because alone time is super important, or working on the book that's coming out soon. The illustrations for a book written by K.R. Shan, because I've been asked to illustrate the pictures in the book, and that's gonna be cool. I don't know if I was supposed to say anything about that, but I did. Oh well. I'll tell you more about that. What? I am not. What? Where'd that come from? What? Alright, I'll try making a glowing orb thing for you guys, because you guys are asking for it, and I have plenty of time. I just filled this whole page with oh, this is horrible. My computer just slowed down to nothing because I filled this whole selection with black, and I shouldn't have. Alright, Benefactor. Well, what the heck just happened? What the heck? Ah, I did it. That's what happened. Okay. So, for sake of time, I will probably just... Actually, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Let's see. Let's see. There we go. There we go. So, we'll create a new layer. Boop. What? 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 I didn't... What? It's a giraffe. Everybody knows that it's a giraffe. Nice putting me on the spot. It's obviously a giraffe. And you take a color. I don't think there's any real rules on the color. Wait, why is it still... Oh. You know what? You know what? Screw that. Screw that thing. We'll just do this. We'll do this. Oh, that slows down. Yeah, I think I have the resolution up too high. Whoa, marionette anime. That's cool. Nobody here remembers butt lips. If anybody does remember butt lips, please erase that from your memory. Please. Okay, and then we go to a different color. Glowing things still have mass, so you can't just do a little glowing thing. So you have to make it so that they look like they actually are taking up space, and you do that by adding highlights and shading and things like that. Because despite the fact that it glows, it still has shading and highlights and things. So we're just gonna do that, and then we'll just do a bit of this thing around the outer edge, and I'm using like a slightly blurry brush so that it's not gonna be sharp, because if you use sharp stuff at this point, then it's just gonna come out weird and not good. So that's what you do with that. I'm gonna add a lighter shine bit. I'm gonna shrink down the pen thing. shrink it down a bit, add a bit of a lighter sheen to it. There we go. And add a bit of one here. And then I'll go over here. And I'll go like this. And I'll go sharp like this. Okay. There we go. Alright, so after you're done with all that, you have to, let me see, what would I do if I were trying to make this a glowy thing? What would I do? I think what I would do is I would add a new layer, bring that layer underneath all the others, then find the color that you're going to make it glow, and fill in the area down there. So now that's all filled in, but we can't see it, but that's okay because I'm going to fix that later. Okay? Okay, I have to actually... Now that's underneath the other one. So then what you do is you go up to any filter thing or something, and you just blur it. Oops, I messed up. I'm an idiot. Undo. Okay, so I guess what you'd really do is you would... Can't save selection. What? There we go. Convert to selection layer. Good. Okay, so you get rid of the selection. Nope. That was wrong, actually. Okay, there we go. Good, good, good. Okay. So, alright, good. So you go to this one, you'd remove this selection bit. You want to remove the selection. So you go blah blah blah, deselect. Bam. You go to this, you go to filter, you go to the blur tool, you go to blur. Yes, I did draw it. I actually drew that not digital or on the thing. That was a pen and paper and then inked drawing that I brought into the computer with a scanner. One of the few that I've done that to. Unselect the thingy. It's taking a while to blur because my computer is kind of slow. And hopefully it blurs it enough, because if it doesn't, then that sucks. But yeah, basically what you're trying to do, you're trying to get a shape, and it doesn't have to be anything perfect or anything. And that turned out really bad. Okay, let's see how bad that turned out. Oh, it's still rendering it. Okay. Or is it done rendering it? I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. Okay, so undo that. Go to normal blur. Should give you options. It doesn't. It just says blur. Okay. I'm gonna cancel this because I found the right one. Alright, so you go to blur. You go to this. And you say... in those exact words. I can't see. I can't see it. I can't see it. I can't see it at all. Okay. Yep. That's good. Alright, so because it's failing me, I have to do this the other way. And the other way is a little more difficult. Let's see here. We're going to scale up this thing. Oh no, I ruined it. There we go. There we go. We'll scale up this thing, right? So that's like that. Okay, I think I figured out where I went wrong before. And I won't go wrong again. Oh, I have to say okay or something? Confirm. Yeah, confirm. Ew. Ew. When drawing in a live stream, pencil tool. I've only really drawn pencil stuff. I've never done stuff like this on the live stream. This is the kind of thing that would take me a while to figure out. Oh, is it still rendering or something? How do blur? Does blur just not work? I bet blur just doesn't work. Alright, so, in the case that blur doesn't work, you find your soft eraser. You increase the size of that sucker. I said sucker, and I didn't mean to say sucker, but whatever. I said it, it's been done. It's already done. It's too late. And what you're looking to do here is you're looking to get rid of this hard edge here. And that's kind of what you're looking to get rid of, is the hard edge. Because the hard edge is what ruins the glow. It's this hard edge to it. Now it kind of looks silly right now, but believe me, it will look better. You know what? I'm gonna shrink down this pen, because it's not listening to me the way I want it to. So I'm just gonna shrink it down a bit, and then I'll run through. Just get rid of the hard edge. That's your objective right now. And actually doing it this way is sort of better because you can add life to it. And if you use different sizes and opacities for your brushes, you can get varying effects when you're doing this. And it gives the glow some life. And don't be afraid to go in or put too hard of a thing. You're just trying to Yeah, kind of. There are some other things that you could do, but yeah, you bring the opacity down so it's not so harsh. In fact, what you want to do is you want to bring the opacity down really far, and what you could do is you could do this. You could, to give it an even better look, you take this and you duplicate the layer. It's gonna take a while because my computer is being dumb. Then you do this rotatey thing, and you rotate this layer that you duplicated, and you flip it completely upside down, or you change it to a weird angle, and then you click the confirm thing. And then you go back to your previous one, septic-tim. What? You go back to your previous one, you select this tool again, and you shrink it down to be like that. And that should take very little time to render that in. And then you increase the opacity of the one that's down below. And I guess that on the spot, that's how I would draw a glowing thing. And it actually turned out okay. Why are people saying septic-tim? Oh. And there you go. That's how I would do it if I was drawing a glowing thing. I would also do something else in here. I would probably, now that I'm thinking about it, I'd probably do something like this. I'd take colored pencil, I'd increase the size, give it a nice little swirl. Nope, not there. Not there. I'd create a new layer. I'd bring it up here to this, and I'd go like this. And remember, what you want to do is you want to make sure to get rid of all of the harsh edges, because harsh edges are no good in a glowy thing. So, And that's what you gotta remember. You gotta remember to get rid of those harsh edges because they are killer. Or they can be. And you give it a nice little inner glow. Now I'm doing all this without the things. Normally I'd do this with all these tools and stuff. But I have to resort to this because this doesn't wanna work. And then you take this and let's see if it looks better under here. No, it doesn't. It doesn't at all. Okay. So we'll just do that and we'll bring it down. And I don't know. I think I'd also try doing something like this over here again. Oh, that's the wrong layer. Oops. Okay. This is the right layer. Make sure you know what layers you're on, guys. That actually was bad. That first bit was good. Okay, there we go. Alright. Ta-da! And that's how I would do it. I'm secretly Cowman? No. Tim Septic Eye. I don't know. But if what you want to draw is an amorphous orb and not an orb that has something in the middle of it, if you want to draw something that doesn't have this glowy thing in the center, then I think all you'd have to do is remove where is it? This? Oh no, I didn't get rid of that bit. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that really sucks. Blop. No, get rid of you. Thank you. Just get rid of you. Okay. And increase the opacity of a couple of the layers. And let me just see. You want to make this one super bright, and that's not bright enough. So, what you want to do is you want to find the hard pencil. That center is not bright enough. And you just give it a bright center. And that's what I would do if it was something that didn't have a body and was just a floaty thing. That's sort of what I do. Okay? I guess. But yeah, for just, you know, just something, this is the best I could do. I hope it was enlightening. Actually, lower the opacity of this again. There we go. And you know what? Maybe it would also be a good idea to lower the opacity of this. Maybe? Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. I like that. I can make it an eyeball, I guess. Let's see. What do you mean by an eyeball? like Jacksepticeye eyeball? I could. I'm sure. I'm sure I could do that. Let's see. Let's see if I can do it. About the insane girl, I don't know what insane girl you're talking about. And that's kind of an important detail. If it's just any old insane girl, then I don't think I will, because I just, you know, kinda don't feel like it. And that's kinda how I rule things with my world. Let's see. What kind of eyeball are you talking about here? Because if you want a jack septic eyeball, I can do that. That's simple. I'll just do this thing. Do a bit of this thing. A bit of that. There we go. Look at that. And then I'll move this up here because I realize that what I'm gonna want to do is I'm going to want to have this up here because of reasons. So let's see here. So let's see. There we go. Okay. I'm making it a little bit gruesome because whatever. Okay, actually that was a bad decision right there. So I want to keep it going to a point. Otherwise it doesn't work. Okay, so let's see here. There we go. Let's keep it gruesome. Keeping it gruesome. There we go. That's good. Okay. Alright, so if we're gonna change this into an eyeball, we're gonna have to do some edits. Let's see. I'm gonna look at Jacksepticeye's eyeball, just so that I know. Jackseptic face. Septic face. Come on. Ah, so it's green. And it's got a blue iris, a black iris, blue something or other. I don't know the parts of the eye. Leave me alone. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I could do this. This is simple. Let's do this. Alright, this is gonna be good. I can do this. Alright, so the first couple of things we're gonna do is we're gonna figure out what these layers are and get rid of some of them. We're gonna keep that one, I think. We'll get rid of that one. We'll temporarily get rid of the glow. Yeah. No, the glow is good. We'll leave the glow in. Yeah. We'll do that. Alright, so. New layer. Gotta make sure that this is under the layer. Good. Good. Okay. So. Okay. Blue thingy. Yeah. We're gonna draw the blue thingy. We're gonna draw it a little off to the side of it. Because why the heck not? We're gonna mess up completely and have to restart. That's okay. It's okay to mess up. It's okay to have to restart. It's okay to mess up more than once. It's okay to mess up 3 times. And you never have to have it perfect. So... Okay, so... So let's see. Actually, you know what? How am I gonna do this? I think what I'll do is I'll do this. I think I'll start like this. There we go. That's a lot better. Okay. So it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm messing up so bad on this little bit because I'm trying to get it the right shape, and it just turns out all lumpy, and it's irritating me to the point of me deciding to move on to the next bit. That should be the pupil. Alright, okay. So the next bit is blue. I'm pretty sure it's blue. So these are just base colors. It's gonna look fine. They're just base colors. Trust in me when I say that these are just base colors that I'm laying down here. Okay, so now I've messed up that. God, so frustrating. Okay, whew, okay. Here we go. Here we go. That's it. That's it. I'm not stopping this live stream until this thing is done. Oh, now I'm frustrated. Taking off my gloves, taking off my jacket, stretching a bit. Alright, let's do this. Whew. Okay. Let's get this thing done. Let's start all over. Alright. Here we go. Let's go here. Let's get this bit. You know what? Instead, we'll go Alt. We'll select this color because I kind of like it. Good. Shrink this down a bit. A lot, actually. And then what we'll do is we will select this. There we go. No, not that layer. Oh, god damn it, I forgot what layer I was on. Screw it. Doesn't matter. Okay, so, and then we'll do this stuff. Oh, my hand is shaky today. Alright, there we go. Now we're getting it. 1,000 years later. I'm doing it. I've got this now. Now I know what I'm doing. The best thing to do when drawing the little veins on the eyes is to know where the contour of the eye is. Because if you mess up that, people are gonna notice. And that's the worst. Okay. Oh man, I'm kind of frustrated actually. This is a frustrating draw here. Okay, so let's see here. Alright, that might have been overkill. No, that wasn't overkill. That was necessary. That was necessary. Let me redo a bit of that. There we go. There. There we are. Okay. Nope, too much. Okay, there we go. So, now that we have that, we're going to take our eraser tool. We're just going to adjust these a little bit so that they look better and aren't getting too close to the actual eye. Also, now that I mention it, we're going to just deselect this. Oh, I just cleared it. Okay, don't ever do that. That's bad. That's bad too. Don't do that either. How do you deselect? There we go. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna go back in here. We're gonna do a bit more erasing because I really just don't like the way that when it turned out. There we go. There we go. That's a lot better. Alright, good. Good, 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 good. Okay. Okay, there's that. Alright, now because these are veins, they don't just stick to the side of the thing. They do. Why does that look like it's... Oh, because it's underneath it. Alright, good. Okay, so I'll just shift this up here. Down here? Down here? Yeah, okay, I'll shift it up here. I'll fix this a bit later. That's okay. Alright, so here we go. Make sure I have the right layer. Alright, so the next part is to make sure you get this thing down here. You guys. Just like this. And you know what? I'm going to cheat a little bit. I'm going to make it staring straight ahead. Because I am a cheater. Okay? That's right. I'm cheating. I don't care. Okay, so it's kind of like kind of blue-greeny type color, but since there's green that's there, we'll just do that. And let's see, increase the size of this some more. Oh, I can't. Great. Max size reached. Thanks. Okay. Alright, so let's shrink this down. Let's get this pen back to where I want it. Let's take another nice little zoom of this eye and see how royally screwed up it is. Up close, things look much worse than they actually are. Always remember that, folks. Up close, things always look worse than they actually are. That's a fact. True facts by Tim. Okay, so we're just gonna... What we're doing right now is doing these little lines here. What I should be doing, actually, is I should be doing this, and then doing this, because then I can do this without worry. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Gonna make a Jack Septic tower. Now, when you're doing irises, it's okay to be closer at the bottom and farther apart at the top, because that kind of makes sense. So when you're doing stuff like this, you just gotta... you know... Also, don't use one continuous line. Make these like several lines. Just do it a lot. Just lift your pen off the pad while you're doing this. And just keep going in a circle. Okay? Okay. There we go. Alright, so now we have that. I don't care! Alright, I do care. Thank you so much. I just I just don't have a good education. I know, it's horrible. It's horrible, but I don't. Okay, then you wanna do something like not that, because that was bad. What did I do? Oh, that's what I did. Do you want to do that on the inner side? No, you want to do that on the outer side. There you go. What you want to do is you want to color just on this outer edge of this thing. Just on the outer edge, I think. This actually is turning out quite okay. So, I stand by my advice right here. So... New series, true facts. It's kind of funny. I might just do that. Okay. 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 So, let's zoom out and take a look at what it looks like. Yeah, hey, look at that! It's not that bad. I could stop there. I'm not gonna stop there. Why stop there when you could have more fun with it? So let's do that. So I'm gonna take this pen thing again. And this time I'm gonna go along the inner side of it. Okay. Okay. What? I am not. Though I might be going bald, which would really suck. I know it's supposed to be darker towards the middle. Don't worry. I do know what I'm doing. Okay, and then I'm gonna just... Oh, I'm on the same layer. Well, oh, actually it doesn't matter if I'm on the same layer. No, it does. I have to fix that. It matters. It matters if I'm on the same layer. That's right. I have to create a new layer. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. That's better. That's better. Okay. And the reason for this is... Well, you'll see. You'll get the reason for doing this way in a little bit. There's a reason why I'm using a lighter color right now and all that. It's just hard to explain. Okay, what did I do? What did I do? Oh, that's all on the same layer. So I have to do that? Yeah, there we go. That's what I want. Perfect. You're not late. Hello. You're not late. You're actually here towards the end, but I'm not stopping until I'm done with this thing, because I'm actually having a bit of fun doing this. This drawing, and I don't want to stop. Nope, messed up again. Okay, so the idea when you're doing this bit is not to put these everywhere, because that's not how eyes work. You gotta put it sporadic. You gotta put it the toad in between. You have to put a toad's width in between them. And I'm saying a toad's width because I forgot the word. And what is the width of a toad? The toad's width is varying, so whatever. You put it a toad's width. And it can vary all at once. And then you make sure you don't go out of that line there, because you don't want to. Alright, and then you take another look at your thing. And then while you're looking at it from the distance, you change it to multiply? No, it's not multiply, it's darken? No, it's not darken. Where is it? Color burn? Let's see here. It's one of these. Give me a second. Add? Oh, no, then I'd have to darken it. There was a way. Oh, I'm thinking of... Haha. Hi, guys. I'm thinking of... I'm thinking of something else completely different. Okay. Okay. How do I make my videos? That's a secret that I will go to my grave with. Not really. I'm gonna be showing that to you guys eventually, just not right now. Let's see. So how do I tonal correction this? Brightness contrast. There we go. Let's bring down the brightness. Wait, where are you? There you are. There you go. And up the contrast? No, we want to bring down the contrast. I want to bring down, up the brightness a little bit more, a little bit more. Click OK. Then we zoom out, take a look at it, and say, you know, it's not bad, that's okay. You know? But this is all just like Children of the Corn. I am not the new Matthew Santero. I think that I would not enjoy being somebody I'm not. We got to bring this together, and the best way to do that is to find this layer here. Nope, wrong layer. This layer here. Nope, wrong layer. This layer here. There we go. That layer there, and just go in, just doing a bit of a shine. Of a what? Oh, what? I'm using an eraser. I am an idiot. I am a dum-dum. Great. Okay, so, I thought it was on pencil. It's supposed to be on pencil. Oh, I'm drawing on the wrong layer. Right. I'm an idiot. Okay, alright, I'm back. And you do this. What you want to do is you want to make this very subtle, because you don't need to make it put too much emphasis on this bit, but you want to put some kind of a shine somewhere. Maybe here, just to bring all these pieces together, because right now they're kind of separate and they don't really fit very well. And so to bring it together, you just want to put a little bit of a shading on it, so that it doesn't look like it's just plopped on there, as it does currently right now. Okay, so, ow. Let's see here. What's the next step? The next step is fixing these eyeball veins. And to do that, you take a darker color, you go to these eyeball veins, and you add a new layer. Then you change the layer to this. There we go, alright. One day, everybody that is in this live stream, if they are watching, still watching me, they will know how I do my videos. Because I do plan on telling everybody how to do the videos. Okay. Now when you do this, you have to be aware of what you're doing. Because if you do stuff like this, like what I did right here, let me redo that so that you can see it better. So what I did was I brought this thing here, and it went overlapping onto that, but that's not supposed to be. Instead, it would look more like this. Be very precise. That's where that shadow would end. So when you're doing stuff like that, you have to be careful about making the shadows end at the right spot, or it's gonna look a little weird. Just throwing that out there for you guys. Okay, let's get this thing here. Let's get this down here. Yes, fear the typos. Oh, I'm just doodling, Arkamal. That's all. I'd say it was doodling, but I'm going a little bit into overtime for this live stream. It was only going to be an hour. But I'm having so much fun drawing what I'm drawing right now that I've decided to keep going. Did I just switch to a pen? Yes, I did. What an idiot. What a doof. Such a doof. Alright. So, you don't really want to zoom in too much, because then you start getting into too much detail, and that can get messy. And you don't want to do that. You want to start with broad strokes. So actually, this was okay, and so is this. What you're just trying to do is you're not trying to get detail, you're trying to get shade. Detail will come. Detail will come. And this is sometimes the most entertaining part of doing art. Go to school. You go to school. So I think I'm at a point in this picture where I can take questions from you guys and be able to effectively answer them. So if you guys want to ask me stuff, I can totally answer stuff. That's cool. Okay, so yeah, we're just trying to get shadow down, nothing too serious. And then you go a little bit darker, a little bit orangey or red, and a smaller size of pen. And now you are going to add in some detail here. Zoom in a bit, because this is where you're adding in a bit more detail. So you start by, you go along the sides, you remember where the shading is, blah blah blah. And now you have to follow by rules. And you can't just have free reign over the pencil, because you have to remember the way shadows work. Because they're not just magical things. They kind of follow rules. And I've never done this sort of thing, so this might come out really horrible. But I don't know. We'll see. Tim, will I conquer the internet one day with butt lip? Oh my gosh! Butt lips is a thing. And it's a thing that I don't know if it should be a thing, but it's a thing. Jeez. Okay, so shadows follow by rules. That's the big thing to remember. They follow by rules. Okay, I'm getting a little lazy. I'm feeling a little lazy, which means I have to do something fun. Let's see. No questions yet. There we go. Potatoes. Butt lips is an abomination. I should not have created that thing. I mean, I don't regret it, but I shouldn't have done it. Okay. If you start with the stupid potato spam... Oh. Yeah, the potato spam is a bit much. It's all about potato. And, that's kinda doofy. Doofy? I don't even know what that word means. I guess it's a mix of dork and goof. Maybe? Okay, so Those are those veins. So let's see how it looks. Oh yeah. I'd say that looks great. That looks pretty good. Oh, jeez. Whew. Alright, so let's zoom in a bit. Let's get the gruesome. Let's further the gruesome. Alright, let's add a new layer. I think this is the veins layer. Yes, it is. Okay, let's do that with the layer. Alright. So these veins are a little less intense. So when you do less intense things, especially when working with certain levels of opacity, you just want to go light. Just want to go light and make sure you have the right shading and everything is coming out real well. And I messed up down there. Oh well. Gonna go up to the next one. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna draw as though I didn't mess up, so that I can fix it later. Okay. So this one, always remember where your shadows are and where the light is coming from. The light is coming from the eyeball in this case as well, but because the veins are so small, you don't really need to mess with all that nitty-gritty stuff. I'm gonna post this on Twitter. I'll send it. I'll tag him in it and see what he says. I'll do that. I most certainly will. Alright, you're right. I often don't sign what I draw because I'm used to not. I'm used to the art being gone forever. Like, immediately after I'm done creating it, because I create it on the whiteboard. And it doesn't stay there. It vanishes forever. None of those arts are reproducible. In any way other than a PNG file that is about the size of the video, so yeah. So that's a thing. What? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna sign it. But yeah, if you want a copy of this, I'm just gonna put it up on Twitter and you can just take it. Go ahead. Do what you want with it. Okay. So if you notice, I'm keeping the light on this side and not on this side. For veins like this and veins like this, I'm actually going to be going back with a lighter color just to add a bit more stuff to it. But right now I'm just doing all this stuff. What's my favorite movie? I don't know. I think... trying to remember. Because I definitely have a lot of favorite movies. I think the movie that affected me the most, like, that I enjoyed the most when I first saw it was Serenity. But that's, like, old now. So if I were to choose a newer movie, it'd have to be nearly any of the Marvel Universe movies, because they're doing such a good job with that. I almost said as a joke Fantastic Four, because that movie was horrible. Is its name Sam? I don't know. I am still relatively new to Jacksepticeye. I watched some of his videos, but not a lot of them. And I have no idea why it's named that, or what its name is, or anything like that. Is there one more vein? Yes, there is. Oh, there's also veins down here. Oh well. They'll be ignored, because I'm too lazy to mess with them. Just too lazy. So lazy. I'm so lazy that I drew an entire art project that is actually turning out quite good, and I totally just messed it up. I totally just messed it up, everybody. Okay. Am I planning on doing a competitive gaming series with one of my friends who try to complete the game faster than the other? That is an idea that has been running through my head. It was suggested by a friend, and it's a good idea. But if I were to do that, it would be on a different channel, a whole new channel, because it probably wouldn't be updated as much as this. And as this channel, and it would be, it just isn't like what I normally do. So this channel would you'd never see that on this channel, because this channel is a horror narration channel and nothing more. Okay, so right now I'm just going through and I'm adding this light to it because I kind of feel that it needs this little bit of light to it, just to give these things a bit more depth. Not all of them, just a couple, just to better it just a little bit. Alright, let me see if there's questions. Let's see. Wait, what? When am I live streaming again? Probably, I don't know. Next Friday? I usually live stream Fridays at 5. Usually. If that changes, I try to give as much notice as I can. But sometimes it changes super suddenly. Just keep an eye on my Twitter and you'll know if it changes. If I have to do it on another day. So you'll know if you keep an eye on my Twitter and my Tumblr and my Facebook. I pretty much update everybody on whatever is going on with the channel on there. Also, I do other things, so it's actually a good idea to hop on there and enjoy yourself there as well. Okay, now when you're doing this stuff, yeah. Well, the reason it delves into it, delves. Wow, I'm just the best at speaking words. The reason it delves into it in the FNAF videos is because FNAF is horror, and I felt that the story was well thought out and well presented. And you would have never seen a Five Nights at Freddy's video if I didn't think that, because I like to do things on my channel about things that I enjoy or that I find scary. And I hate FNAF, but the story's okay. The story's pretty good and well presented, and that's really important. Okay, so let's see what it looks like. Did I ruin it? Maybe a little. Let's see. I think I did a little, but that's okay. It's a fixable little bit, so it's not that bad. We're just gonna go like this. Go like that. There we go. Okay. That's better. Alright, and then we're gonna go back to this, and we're going to... Where's my pen? Can't find my pen. There it is. Okay. We're gonna select this color. And we're gonna go there. And since we're on this layer, we're just gonna fix these up a bit. Septic Sam. No, I'm not. It's funny that you... Uh-oh, did I delete it? Okay, good. You'd be surprised what a couple of lines when drawing will do to a picture. What do I think about Until Dawn? I have watched too much of it, even though it's kind of okay / not okay. Oh, look! Look at that! Get out of here. I don't want you on me. Well, that was scary. And I have no idea where it went, so it's still kind of spooky. But that's cool. Whatever. So, I was sitting here drawing, and something came, and I saw something floating by my eye, and I was like, oh, is there a bug in here again? No, it's not a bug. It was a spider. Just falling from the sky. I don't like spiders. I just don't like them. Just a teeny tiny baby spider. Just lowering on a web. Right next to my face. You know. I tried to get it, couldn't get it. Now I feel like it's crawling all over the place. That's cool. That's cool. I'm cool. What do I think about anime? I think it's awesome. Okay. So there we go. Back up a bit. Take a look at that. Now those eyeball things look really good. Now we'll move back to this. But in moving back to this, we want to get this color back. So we're going to find a nice solid part of this color. Because this color is really nice. And we'll go here. We'll go here. We'll select this. There we go. Alright, and the next thing we're going to do is add this, then add that, and here we are. Alright, so we'll zoom out a bit. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I'm right now doing this live stream, so I can't bug out and stand up and try to go wild. Oh well. Oh, I'm sorry, randomness. I hope you join us again. Sorry this is taking a bit too long. I didn't expect it to, but I'm already a half hour over the time that I wanted to be done. So that's cool. I did it again. I did it again. I zoomed in, and I shouldn't have. Always stay zoomed out. Okay, here we go. Alright. We're gonna do this thing here. Now remember, when you're zoomed in, things are gonna look messy. Because that's part of life. Life is kind of messy. It doesn't really stay within boundaries of any real meaning. It kind of just does random things. So it's okay to be random, but it has to be an intelligent random. It can't be a random without intent. You have to know where you're doing and what you're doing the things to. What am I talking about? I don't even know. I'm blabbering because I'm trying to say stuff. Extra work, ran out of characters. Oh jeez. Okay, so there we are. Okay, now this is where you have to be a bit more intelligent with your random maneuvers. Because what you're trying to do is you have to get the right kind of shading. You have to know where the light is falling and what it's falling on and how things are working. And sometimes you mess up and you have to go all the way back and you have to look like an idiot on the internet because that's just what people have to go through all the time. I think I just got bit by a spider. Okay. Alright, here we go. Let's just keep doing it. Let's ignore it. Let's ignore the danger. The danger. Oh, what just happened? Oh, that was already done. It just looked weird. It looked like it wasn't done. I don't know why it didn't look like it was done, but now I'm gonna fix that. Why did that look weird? Alright, there we go. That's a lot better. Alright. Don't be afraid to break the rules when doing this. Go into your previously laid lines and just give them a nice lighty thing here. And then, last but not least, on things like this that are big and noticeable, you want to take the lighter color and gently go along some of the edges. But only gently and only in some areas. Because you don't want to overwhelm it. Alright, let's see what it looks like. Is this the final product? Let me delete those extra lines there. Actually, that's really nice. Okay. So, there we have it. Oh, jeez. Okay. So I guess that's my version of Jacksepticeye. The eyeball of his thing that everybody wanted me to draw. So I'm just gonna lower these a bit so that it's not so strong. And then there you have it. Oh, I actually have to make them strong so that it hides some of the other lines in there. Let's see here. Yeah, there we are. There we go. Okay. Whew. Alright, so I'm going to crop this, I think. I'm not sure how. I'm not sure how to crop it, but I'm sure there's a crop tool here somewhere. Let's see. Crop tool. Where are you, crop tool? Really? There's no crop tool? That's annoying. There should be a crop tool. Huh. Well, okay. There's no crop tool. Oh, right. Sign it in the glowy thing. Yeah. I should sign it, huh? Let's see. I think what I'm gonna do to sign this is I'm gonna go and I'm gonna just do. Nope. I'm gonna go white because why not? Nope. There we go. And that is in the glowy thing. And I'll also sign it inside the glowy thing, inside right here ish. Oh, you know what? I'll do another layer for this and I'll just, what the heck? That was weird. There we go. Sign it there too. And I'll lower the opacity of that so that it's hard to see. There we go. There we go. You'd have to edit the file heavily to see that. Alright, let me see. Let me see if Benefactor knows what she's talking about. She's known what she's talking about so far. So let's see. Let's see. Selection. No crop. Okay. So maybe edit. Maybe crop. Yeah, I plan to send it to him. If this ends up looking good after I crop it. Ah. Whew. This is not Photoshop, so it doesn't have crop by selection. Yeah, I might not be able. I might not like it when it's cropped because cropped images, when you see them larger. Yeah. I have to uncrop this. Uh-oh. Oh, it's loading. Don't worry, it's not deleted. Oh. Oh, jeez. I think it might have done a no-no. Ah, there we go. Okay, so I'm just gonna deselect it. And you know what? I'm not gonna crop it at all. Nah, I don't think it needs it. There we go. Done. Corp. Can I make the album art? Just send me... Yeah, sure. Just send me the thing and I'll... I mean, not for free. But yeah. Yeah, it's just, you know, I'll do album art. That's fine. I'll totally be into that. Okay. So, I'm going to save this. And then I'll send it to... Oh, damn it. I messed up. Hey, Doggy Gamer, you're late. We're about to end. Single layer PNG because I don't want to be wait to be Jack septic face thing. Okay. So I don't want to save it there. Actually, you know what I do? Let's keep it. Okay, so now it's saving it, and it looks like it's going to take forever. Because the image is probably really large? It shouldn't be really large. It should be really small. Maybe it's taking a long time because I'm running the live stream. Alright, well, a couple of things before I go. A couple of really interesting and neat things before I go. The things I wanted to tell everybody is, that I haven't forgot about the store stuff. There's just a lot of things that I'm working on, so I haven't been able to get to making all the shirts and stuff. Also, I'm trying to learn new ways of doing them so that I can create better designs for them. And it's just taking a little bit because I don't want to give you something that you wouldn't want to wear. So be wary. It'll happen. It's just taking a lot of time. I have a lot of things that I'm working on, and 2 videos every week is quite a hefty. This is taking too long. I messed up. Something is very wrong here. So I'm gonna cancel that. All right. So yeah. So there's that. So the shop hasn't been forgotten. I also have a Patreon. If you wanna send donations that way, that'd be great. The money that I earn from YouTube fluctuates by month because it's based on an ad system. And some months I earned very, very little, and some months I earn very, very large amounts. But it's if I don't have a steady amount, then it's very difficult for me to keep doing this. So if you want, you can donate on the Patreon or on the channel, and any amount helps. So there's that. What else? I have to change this somewhat. Hold on, I have to change this somehow. Maybe that's why. Maybe because it's crazy. Ooh, excuse me. No, this is fine. Alright, I'll have to render this later. Things that go bump has kind of gotten off course. It's been, the last couple of videos have been less about the book and the monsters that come from it, and more about a bunch of the characters, and that's intentional. We're gonna get back to doing all the crazy fun stuff with the book and everything very soon. I just want to build some backstory for everything before I get into that, so don't worry about that. Finally, I am illustrating a book written by K.R. Shan. More information will be given out for it later, but from what I've seen, it's a lot of good stories, and you know, it'll be great. But yeah, so so I guess that's it. So I guess I'll talk to you guys later. This live stream has gone on for much longer than I expected, but yeah, I do hope that me drawing this thing wasn't super boring for you all, but I kind of got into it, so I wanted to finish it. But yeah, so yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Just waiting a couple minutes so it doesn't cut off my audio and video.